Hey guys, your girl SeekretD. We're gonna drive and chat. So I'm gonna preface this by saying this conversation might be sensitive to some or a lot, and I have no problem with you joining the conversation and speaking your piece, but I will have a problem if you come on here and you try to bully, belittle, disrespect, or just flat out go crazy for no reason. Like, there's a way to speak and there's a manner in which you speak. I don't promote hate, I don't promote bullying, so if I see it, you gotta go. I'm telling you that right now. All right, let's chat. So I saw this post earlier, and it was like a post of someone commenting on somebody else's post. So the first part of it was this lady saying that, I guess apparently she made a video or she made a post or something stating that she didn't want to date a bisexual man or men who dated men in his past. And she was saying that she doesn't understand why people were calling her homophobic, because she didn't think it was homophobic. Then it cut to a young lady who said that it was absolutely 100% homophobic, and that people say homophobic things and have homophobic, transphobic, all these types of feelings, but don't want to admit it. So that's our topic. And heed the disclaimer, please. So for me, I'm going to say I don't think it's homophobic, right? I feel like, and this might ruffle some feathers, and that's 100% fine, right? But I feel like some members of the community are overly sensitive to other people's feelings, and not members only. I feel like allies is what you guys are calling yourselves or whatever. I feel like a lot of y'all are overly sensitive to other people's feelings. And I was going through the comments, and someone made a very good point, because I feel like it's what everybody else is thinking. Because if someone is, let's say per se, a lesbian, and she says, I don't want to date anybody who's bisexual, so I don't want to date a woman who also is into men, we don't call her anything phobic. We say that's her preference. So why is it that if the conversation is switched and I'm a heterosexual person and I'm saying I don't want to date another heterosexual person that also has dated or will still currently date or is currently interested in the same sex, why is that now something phobic? Somebody explain that to me. And I'm very curious to see how y'all gonna make that make sense, because I do understand that the way you deliver something can 100% portray hate, but I also do understand that sometimes people are just giving their opinions and their preferences, and it doesn't come across hateful at all, and yet some of you are very sensitive to the words and not even I guess paying attention to the delivery. And yes, you're gonna say, oh, just because you say something nicely doesn't make it nice. But if I say, as a black person, I prefer darker skinned men, and I say that's not my preference, but I say that because that is a common thing, no one's gonna say you hate yourself, right? I feel like this is on the same type of, right? But if I say, as a black person, I don't date dark skinned men, some people might say, oh, you hate yourself because you should like all black people or something like that. So I feel like it's kind of along the same lines. Like, depending on who's listening, you're not allowed to have a preference. And I feel like I have no problem with people stating their preference, as long as in the process they don't bash the person who they don't prefer. If that makes sense, y'all, let me know. But somebody explain that to me. I mean, you don't really have to explain it. You can just say how you feel about it. Again, be respectful. Don't say nothing crazy, because I will block you. I do not promote hate or bullying at all. I do allow you to say how you feel and say what you feel, but I'm not going to sit here and let you bash somebody unprovoked. Okay? All right, bye.